Some African cichlids, Plecos, bristlenose Plecos, other kind of Plecos, Cichlids, Hillstream Loaches. What do all these have in common? Vegetarian herbivorous fish, right? Do you have any herbivorous fish? If you do, today we're going to talk about something that's important for you and your fish. We're going to talk about the best fish food for herbivore fish, okay? I feed my fish all kinds of stuff. You guys have seen all my fish foods. If not, I'll put thing up in there that you can click on and see the types of fish food I feed my fish, but a whole bunch of stuff. But this fish food I have not tried. Everyone says it's the best, it's the greatest, and there's all different kinds. But today we are going to talk about Rapashy superfoods. And then this in particular is called the Soilent Green. They've got different kinds. They got community fish food, whatever. But I'm having a hard time feeding my Hillstream Loaches. They're not eating very well. They eat what's known as offwuchs. Yeah, that's a weird word. That is, I don't know if you can see that here, but what offwuchs is, it's a German word meaning surface growth or overgrowth. But basically what that is like the green algae and the little plants and diatoms and stuff that hang on the sides of aquariums or riverbeds, that type of thing. So algae-eating fish like the Hillstream Loaches, like the Mbuna, the African cichlid kind of fish, like this dude here, he eats the offwuchs, and that's how you spell it right there, offwuchs. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. And this is a gel. And you actually have to make it, which is kind of weird. And I'm kind of the fish keeper that doesn't like to do too much, really. I like to look at the fish, and of course I'll do my maintenance and stuff, but only when I have to. But today we are going to make this, and I'll show you how to make it. You actually cook it. Well, you don't cook it, but you boil water and you mix it, and then it turns into a gel. It's supposed to be awesome for these herbivore fish. Of course, omnivore fish will like it too. Let me show you. Well, let's show you the herbivore fish. So like the bristlenose Pleco, he just goes to town on that zucchini. I hook it onto the lettuce clips there. The Hillstream Loach is an offwuchs eater. Got even the omnivore fish I was saying, like the guppies, mollies, platies, they love to hit on this. As you can see, they love to hit on this zucchini here too that I've got in this tank. They love that. And I'll show you a little bit where this Hillstream Loach was attacking that zucchini. But, oh, here he goes. Check this out. Bristlenose Pleco. I don't know if you can tell, but he's tearing up that, he's tearing that up. There he is on the back side of it. But, you can't see that, but that's all right. He's tearing that up. And let's see here, of course, the snails and stuff. But today we're going to give a specialized diet of offwuchs. And this stuff here, let me tell you what's in it. It sounds really good. Ingredients: spirulina algae, algae meal, a krill meal, so a little bit of meat in there, pea protein, black soldier fly larva meal, rice protein, fish meal, alfalfa meal. They got some vitamins in there, seaweed meal, dried kelp, rose hips, hibiscus flower, all kinds of good stuff fish vegetarians would love. So let's see how you make this thing. You make it by bring water to a boil on stove in microwave or kettle. Pour boiling water into a bowl and immediately stir in powder. 1 part powder to 2-3 parts water. So that's kind of a wide range. I think I might do today I'll try the 2 parts water, what the heck. And you can also make this into jerky by putting it in strips, but why talk about it when I can show you? How about that? Let's see here. Let's walk over to the kitchen, shall we? All right. Hope you guys are doing good during the lockdown. But today we're going to have happy fish. We are going to make us some Rapashy Soilent Green. Of course, I'll put a link in the description below, or you can go to tropicalfishguide.com/veggiefood. And I'll put a link in the description below, like I said. But at first I thought this stuff was kind of expensive. This 6-ounce bottle is like 20 bucks, but it's supposed to make a whole bunch of food. And the good thing is that you can, let's see here, it says that you can, once made, the gel should be treated as fresh food and can be sealed and stored in a refrigerator for up to 2 weeks or freezer for up to 6 months. The jerky, like I said, you can pour into a deep container and then cut the gel into 1/4 inch thick slices of desired size. Then you can completely dry it in the oven or dehydrator, 150, yeah, we're not doing that. We're just gonna make the regular old gel and see how the fish like it. Let's take a look. And my fish have actually never had this before, so you're gonna see firsthand on how they will like it. So let's make it. So what you're gonna need, you're gonna need a, depending on how you make this, let's boil some water. Have your boil water. You can do it in microwave, you can do it on the stove in a tea kettle. All right, so the things you need to make this stuff, right? You need something to boil the water in. I'm just going to use one of these pots here. You need something to hold the food once it's done, so I'm going to use this Pyrex. And of course, the cup that you use or the container that you use, you will want that to be able to handle the boiling water. Then you can pour it into a ice cube tray or something, but you'll need to be able to handle that boiling water. And you'll need a measuring cup. So this is a 1/4 cup measuring cup. So I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of this in there. And then I'm gonna put a couple of things of water in there. And then you will need to be able to stir it. So let's get us a stirring thing. And also you're gonna need to stir it. So I got a fork here. I think we can stir that pretty good. We'll see. This maybe seems a little, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so step 1, let's boil some water. All right, so I'm gonna open this up while the water's boiling. Stinks. Let's see. Oh yeah, it smells like some kind of like a alfalfa shake or something. It doesn't smell that bad actually. It smells rather good. Maybe I'll make me maybe I'll eat me some of this gel. No, just kidding. Don't eat it, guys. I wonder if it says not for human consumption. And make sure it's not expired. Let's see here. So that one says 12/20/22. So I still got some time on that. Let's go ahead and get it ready. So I'm going to put, this is a 1/4 cup, like I said. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup here. Okay. That's about a 1/4 cup there. I'm going to put that in there. Cool. Once I get the water boiled, I'll mix it all up. And I got me a couple of rocks here, a couple of flat river stones. When it gets gelled up, or when I pour it in before it gets gelled up, I'm going to dip it and make it like covered with flux, or covered with algae, I'll say. And we'll see, hopefully the algae grazers come and scrape that soylent green off of it. We shall see. Yes, and it does say not for human consumption, so let's not eat this, guys. Alright, so I've got some boiling water there. I guess y'all know what boiling water looks like, but I figured I'd show it to you anyway. Turn off the stove. Got the boiling water. So it says mix 1 part of that to 2 to 3 parts of that. So I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to do 2.5. There's 1. Don't burn yourself. 2.5. Okay. Put that aside. I'm going to mix it all up real good. Ooh, this stuff looks tasty. Looks tasty. Yum. Looks like algae soup. Algae soup, anyone? Move this thing out of the way. Okay. Algae soup for the vegetarian fish, huh? Okay. It looks like it's mixed up pretty good. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna dip some of this in there. I don't want to burn myself, but I'm gonna dip some of this in there. Okay, look at that, huh? Ooh, they're gonna love that. That's like a chocolate dipped strawberry to me. Okay, there's one. Do another one for each tank, I think. Oh, look at that, huh? They're gonna love grazing on that. 2, and then 3. Yeah. Algae dip rock for all vegetarians. Yeah. All right, so we got that. We're gonna let that sit until it cools into a nice gel, supposed to be. Then I'll show you what it looks like. So it says let cool or immediately pour into mold. So if you were going to pour this into some mold like ice cube trays or something where you can save for later, immediately do that, but I'll just put it in here so we can cut it up later. So we'll let it sit for a few minutes and I'll let you know how long it takes for it to cool down, right? Yeah, and a good thing about this also is that it doesn't spoil, it doesn't foul up the aquarium water from what I understand as well. So you can leave it in the aquarium if you put too big of a chunk in there for a few days without it fouling up the water. And that's another reason why I bought that. I got it. So we'll see. Highly nutritious, like I said before. Got a whole bunch of good stuff in there. And we'll let it sit and cool off. So as it's cooling, I'll show you how much is left. I mean, there's still a whole bunch left. I think that I just used about this much. So there's probably this much left. So this stuff will probably last freaking forever. I mean, this right here alone, the 1/4 cup, would last, I don't know, a month or so. I mean, depending on how often you feed it. They also got a 3 ounce, but I didn't know how much I was going to make, so I bought the 6 ounce. So maybe get the 3 ounce, I don't know, but like I said, all the links will be in the description below. Or you can go to tropicalfishguide.com/veggiefood. And while we're waiting on that to cool, we'll go ahead and give a shout out. Today's shout out will be to Clash Course with Aries. Responding to the video of cloudy water in a new fish tank, he's got a turtle that makes a huge mess. Been cleaning a bunch. That said, yeah, turtles are pretty messy. But he's got a 50-gallon tank with a FX6, Fluval FX6 grade. He's going to upgrade to 75 or 100 soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at see what that looks like here. So his tank, it's a 50. It looks like a... Oh, that's nice. That's the Fluval FX6. That's the canister filter, really good filter, depending on what your needs are for a turtle, which is very messy. Looks like a red-eared slider, Aries, Clash Course with Aries. Let me know if that's correct. I can kind of get maybe the red-eared slider. And definitely cloudy water, but it's going to cycle very soon. It's in the middle of a cycle from what our conversation is going, and waiting for the cycle to end, but upgrading to a bigger tank, which is good. Turtles like to have as big a tank as they can. Fluval should be just fine with it. Thanks a lot for sending the pic, everybody. Give me a like for Clash Course with Aries. Give him a like in the comments. And if you guys want me to shout out to you guys, show me your tanks. Send a picture or two to pics@tropicalfishguide.com, and I'll give you guys a shout out. I'd love to see your guys' tanks as well. Let's go ahead and go back to the Rapashy cooling off. All right, it's been about 15-20 minutes or so. Let's feel, yeah, it feels like it's cooled off for the most part, I think. Okay, feels good, I guess, as good as can be. Let's go ahead and cut it up. Let's see here. Okay. Let's cut these into some Some strips, I guess, huh? You want some strips? You got some strips here. Some chunks. You want some chunks? Got some chunks here, huh? So it kind of feels like maybe Jell-O. I guess that's why they call it gel, huh? Kind of feels like Jell-O. Yeah, look at that, huh? All right, chunky, huh? Chunky, chunky. Okay, so got some chunks. We're gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna put too much. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead, and there's lots I'm gonna put these in a Ziploc bag or something and then clean off that bowl. I don't think my wife would like me putting this thing in the refrigerator. Okay, so I'm gonna put one of these chunks in each tank, as well as one of these. Looks kind of smooth. I'll put that in there too. Why not? Why not, right? Let me see. Okay, so it feels kind of like, feels like cooled off chocolate on a rock. Anyways, let's put it in and see how the fish like it. Tell the kids not to eat the bag full of the green Jell-O. Platter full of goodies. All right, let's see. Let's take a look and see how these guys will like it. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just drop in a piece. How about that? A piece in this tank here. Okay, we're gonna just drop down this piece here. I don't know if you can see that. Did I drop it in there? Could not find the piece, so don't know where it went. Let's go ahead and put a chunk in here. So we're gonna put this chunk in this tank, and it just sinks to the bottom. Boom. Okay. Let's watch the fish and see how they like it. In the meantime, I will go ahead and put this little morsel in here. Okay, set that down there. Do the same with these other tanks. Put this one down in here. Okay, set that down. Unfortunately landed on the plant. We'll see. Let's put this one here. In this tank. Poof. Woo. Alright. And this rock here. Really, I want to, the whole purpose is to get some food for the Hillstream Loaches, because I haven't seen them eat. So my primary goal is to get the Hillstream Loaches eating. Alright, so we will keep an eye. It looks like the guppies are already turned into it. Cherry shrimp. Oh, look at that Amano shrimp. Amano shrimp. And okay, guppies are going. Oh, Amano shrimp. Amano shrimp will eat anything. Okay, he's into it. Cherry shrimp. Look at that. Uh-oh, guppies are coming. Okay. Okay. We're getting rid of the Amanos. Amano just took off piece. Okay, so for guppies, it is a win. Definite win. Let's see here. So these dudes over here, they're freaking, but they don't know what they're doing. Molly, he was nipping at it. Where's that piece? The piece is sitting right there underneath. So, oh, there's the mono shrimp on that one. Can you see that one? Let me move that. Well, let's see here. It's right beneath it, right? Here, let me move that thing. That's easier to see, I think. Yep, that chunk right there I moved. Molly loves it. So they eat a lot of algae. They are omnivorous, whatever. So picking at that. Guppies liking it in that tank. Endlers liking it. Definitely a winner for those guys, which You'll be able to see better. Oh, look at that cherry shrimp. Cherry shrimp seems to be digging it. He's going underneath. I see him right there. Okay, Hillstream Loach, come on. We'll take a look and see what the Hillstream Loach does, but man, these, okay. So for guppies, livebearers, it seems like, oh man, these dudes, they're just going crazy after it over here. It's definitely a winner for them. I mean, I just put this on. I've never fed this to them before. So they're all loving it there. They're tearing this up. I'm wanting the Hillstream Loaches to get after it, but we'll see. Let's see it over here. Okay. Looks like everybody's going after that there. Got a lot of guppies in there. Okay, Corydoras. Come on, Corys. Oh, here's the bristlenose. Bristlenose. Yep, bristlenose is sucking on it. So definitely a thumbs up for the bristlenose. He's eating on that. Wow. Wow, okay, so Autocinclus. Oh, I just saw him back. Oh, bristlenose said, get out of here, Autocinclus. Okay. Oh, look at that cherry shrimp. He's liking it. So I've got a bunch of cherry shrimp in here, but they're not venturing forth into the feeding frenzy. But look at that. That is cool. Oh, there's feeding frenzy going on over here too. Feeding frenzy. Look at that. What are they going after? Oh, okay, so they are going after I guess the underside of that rock that's covered with the gel. And this food is also used for like reptiles and stuff, you know, that eat offwuchs. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, so definitely a win. Definitely success for live bearers. Mostly in these tanks are live bearing fish. Man, they're freaking on that. They love it. Look at that. See that? There's the bristlenose there. It's loving it. Guppies are tearing into it. Man. Okay. Now we go to this side. Yeah. They are really into it. I don't have, the only bottom feeders I have in here are a couple of coolie loaches, which I don't know if they'll dig it or not. But we'll see if they come out. I had to move all the Corys from this tank over to this tank when the tank crashed, and I haven't moved them back. I'm just going to buy some more, but let's look at the other tank. Okay, it looks like that since I had flipped it, that the actual coating is peeling off, but that's okay. That's no big deal. Beta's not going to like this. Beta are meat eaters mostly. So I'm assuming he won't like that. I'll try some other type of that food, because they do have different kind of foods. But the cobra guppies are liking it. The female guppies liking it. On this tank, Beta is looking at it going, I don't know. But let's see here. What are the Corys doing? Corys? Oh, look at all these guppies. Guppies love it. Okay. Plecos love it. Okay. Corydoras. Do you like it? We'll keep an eye on it. Doesn't seem like it. So, well, doesn't seem like it, but they are definitely interested in something. We shall see. Oh, yeah, here's the feeding frenzy over here for it. Look at that. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Dang. That is like a school of piranhas. Except guppies. Look at that. Yeah. So, dang, that is cool. Yeah, really, this is the first time I fed this. So I have not really had this kind of success with any type of food. You know, except live foods, of course. Even live foods, they all didn't just swarm like this. But let me see if I can. There's the monos right there. They're trying to get it too. The monos just try to grab something and then hide. But we'll see there. Oh yeah. Okay, so hopefully, and there's the auto right there. See the auto cichlids? Right there. And the endlers, guppies. I'm gonna have to say this is a huge success. Huge success for guppies, platies, mollies. There's the molly, he's going after it. Endlers. So I would say if you have live bearers, if you have African cichlids that are vegetarians like the mbunas from Lake Malawi, that type of thing, Plecos, oh yeah, Plecos. Here comes the Corys. Corys are like, how am I going to eat this? Corys like, come on man, let me eat something. Let me eat something. Corys aren't too picky really, at least mine aren't. We've got, okay, we've got the cherry shrimp hiding right there, trying to suck out, pull out on it. Oh yeah, there's another cherry shrimp. Okay, so I'm going to give it a thumbs up for the cherry shrimp too. They're liking it. Yeah, here comes some more cherry shrimp coming out of the woodwork. They're like, hey, what's going on? Okay, so this dude, I mean, just minutes, I mean, even seconds after I put this in, the fish love it, and the cherry shrimp, they're just going crazy for it too. I can see more and more cherry shrimp coming out of the woodwork. Any kind of Pleco, I imagine, would like it since they're mostly vegetarians. Let's see here, man, that is pretty cool right there. Lots. There's some more cherry shrimp. Yep. Baby guppies trying to get into it. Oh, Beta's eating it too? Really? Okay. Wow. Beta's trying to eat it. I wouldn't think he would, but I guess he's curious to see what's going on. You know? Wow. I mean, it does have what, black fly larvae and some kind of krill in there. Uh-oh, there he goes. Is he gonna spit it out? Spit it out? Nope. All right. He's like, yeah, maybe. He didn't spit it out, so he's going back for some more. Going back for some more. We'll see. We'll see. Let's keep an eye on him. But he's keeping away the guppies. That's for sure. He's like, stay away from that. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. More cherry shrimp are coming. Oh, Plecos like, y'all get the heck off that. That's mine. Bristlenose can be kind of tough. You know, he's like, hey, get away from me, man. That, huh? Yeah. Okay. And back over here, even the baby guppies. Look at all those baby guppies. They're trying to get some of the action, but of course, the adults are not going to let them. That's cool right there. Oh man, I could watch this all day. Oh man, this is cool. Look at that frenzy. Frenzy, all kinds. Oh yep, there's the auto cichlids right there. You see him right there in the middle? Yep, I talked about you, and then you take off and go get some on that side. Man, that's a winner, huh? It's like winter for everybody. Usually the cherry shrimp aren't this bold coming out here. And there's some baby guppies right there underneath. Yeah. Look at that. There's the endlers. Alright. What else we got? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, you guys can see first time feeding, first time winter. So, I mean, lots of food left. We'll see how long this lasts. And like I said, that was just like a little bit of that bottle. So this bottle's going to last me forever. And it says you can put it in the refrigerator to keep it longer. But on the expiration date, it said 2022, so that's a couple years. So it's gonna. So actually, the $20 is worth it. I mean, it doesn't seem like it seems like that there's a whole ton of food for what you're paying for. So, and the veracity in which these fish are eating it, I mean, it's totally worth it. This is healthy food. This is not like junk food like some of the foods out there. So this is healthy. Oh wow, check that out. The mono shrimp, yeah. He's he's going to town here. Mono shrimp, loving it. Yep, so mono shrimp definitely a plus. Any kind of shrimp is good. Well, not any kind of monos and cherries so far. Cherry shrimp. If you had a shrimp only tank, I bet you that they would love it. Of course, I keep a whole bunch of stuff in these tanks. Corey's want to like it. Corey's want to like it. Look at that blue guppy. Isn't he pretty? He is pretty. Yeah, and that guppy there, I think she's the one that's given birth to all these all these babies here. You see all those babies over there? Yeah, all right. Cool, cool. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh man, one more time. Okay, look at that. Look at that frenzy. Man, I got to say this is a resounding success. If you want to spend the time, the longest what takes the longest is boiling the water, and otherwise it's not so difficult making it. Y'all saw how I made it. Very cool. One more time. Oh yeah, and Beta, he's eating it. I didn't think he would, but he's eating it. Bite of that, and that is actually, you can tell it's been being eaten. Yeah. Look at that, huh? Guppies are loving it. Endler's loving it. Okay. All right. Frenzy. Okay. Well, guys, as you see, it is a complete success. The Rapashy is really good. I'm sold on it. Like I said, I'll leave the link up here or down there, whatever. Definitely get you some. Give me a like. Tell me what you guys think. I mean, this is freaking crazy. Give me, leave a comment. Tell me what you saw. I mean, tell me the best. Okay, question of the day. The food that your fish like the best, and what kind of fish do you have, okay? Leave me a comment, give me a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for all these videos. And also, I got a insider newsletter that I send videos, tips, tricks, all the cool stuff to. So sign up at tropicalfishguide.com/sign up. I'll put a link up there, link down there, link everywhere. Definitely hit fishytees.net to get a couple of t-shirts. If you like the t-shirts, let me know what kind of shirts you want me to make. You know, beta fish, I got up there, mollies, plates. I'm going to do a guppy one here soon, because I love me some guppies too. Thanks a lot so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Really love talking to you guys. Send me some pics and give a shout out to you guys. Pics at tropicalfishguide.com. Let's start a community. Let me know if you want me to do some live streams. You know, I mean, I'm thinking about doing some live streams during this Corona thing, because we can all hang out and talk and chat and whatever to get our minds off this crazy stuff. Hopefully by the time some of you guys see this, that stuff will be over with, right? And we'll be back to normal. But till then, let me know. Great talking to you guys. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see. And happy fish keeping. Peace out.